Hello. Hi. No, I changed it. We have a different BGM for this podcast. What are you talking about? Oh yeah, because it's streaming live. No, it's not that long. It's just like saying 1-2 seconds. It's normal. It's the same as for your stream. It's everyone's stream is like that. What nonsense? It's norm. It's normal, man. No. Bruh. Bruh.
Laptop debuff, but yeah.
What do you mean by laptop debuff? Dude, this is. We just started a podcast and you're like gaslighting me, you ghost?
Sure. Well, I mean, like, this is what I do for a living.
My boy, you.
Gaslighting people.
No,
into
my
channel.
boy, you're so evil. This is why you're a ghost. You died early because you are evil.
No. Evil people live longer. Those evil motherfuckers leave like up until the very last moment.
Oh, like those never dying ants.
Yes. You know, like I'm gone, but I will return or something.
Damn you. Nah. Oh yeah, we have to read some of the comments. Hello,
Yeah,
welcome
where's the
to
chat? I cannot see chat.
Bruh. You know
The
what?
fuck, streamer? What's wrong with your stream? I thought it was an
What do you
official
mean?
That's Done stream,
Hello?
not some shady beans.
You oh my god, you're freaking. You know what? I'm just gonna show you my screen, man. You can't freaking read the chat on this freaking thing.
I am disappointed.
Dude, you shush because we are using Discord. Shush. If I'm using OBS Ninja with you, you have no problem with this, okay? Shush.
Sure.
Sure. Anyway, if you want to read the chat, you can open your own, like the streams chat. What the heck, man?
That's what I'm using right now.
Then use it. I'm streaming to you my OBS, but you can't see the setting, man.
I'm telling you that not because of me, not because of like I want to read that. I don't fucking care what people say. But generally,
what the frick?
Just I'm telling you that for your sake. So you don't forget.
No. In the first place, usually when they do like collab Zatsudan, they will read like from a separate screen or the actual streams chat. But they will share like the OBS, the screen that I'm sharing with right now for the questioners. That's how it works, man.
Oh yeah?
My boy.
How much of a collab experience?
I've collabed with you so many times, my boy.
Then I think I will not. I don't. I won't have to introduce myself
No, no,
again.
no, 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 no. There are some new people who may have come in, so you have to introduce yourself, my boy.
Yeah. Okay. In that case, um, hello everyone. KISHIN. My name is KIRIYA NEWGATE, or you can simply call me KISHIN. It doesn't really matter. I'm a humble mafia hitman that turned into a ghost.
Humble, you say?
What? Everyone says humble. What's wrong with that?
Nah, nothing, nothing.
I'm a humble streamer. Okay.
Nah.
I just stream for my mutuals.
You stream Apex, Valorant, and Genshin.
Yeah.
This
I
three
am
are
a self-proclaimed professional FPS player.
the torture playing FPF with you.
What do you mean the torture?
You were
I literally carried you the first time you played Apex.
Dude.
I gained you the first win. I did that. That's all because of me, okay?
Okay.
You wouldn't be sitting here if I wasn't the thing.
What?
Yeah.
Dude,
You better thank me.
I don't. I suck at
Say
it.
thank you.
No, my boy.
Where's
no.
your gratitude? Show some gratitude.
Dude. Oh, we have to. Oh my boy, we have to read the chat. We're just ignoring the chat at this point.
There's nothing happening there.
No. As in before that. Nixie, welcome to the stream. When it starts now. Lights.
Welcome.
Lights it. Crap, I'm outside right now.
Subscribe to KIRIYA NEWGATE channel. Self-promoting is real.
I mean, that's the point, right? That's the point that you've accepted this collab, no?
No. Why?
Bruh.
All right. So you think about me that way. You think I'm that bad, huh?
I mean, yeah.
I did that as
mean,
a joke and you gonna gaslight me?
I
Huh?
mean, from the start of the stream, you've been gaslighting me. What are you talking about, man? Sheesh.
Sheesh. I can't believe this guy talks about me in that key. In such a low key.
What do you mean?
You make it look like I'm here to, like, I don't know, steal your viewers or something.
Dude, there's no point in you stealing my viewers, cause like if they like my stuff, they stay. If they like your stuff, they go, bro.
Oh, I thought you were about to say, like, bro, there's no point in stealing subscribers from me because you have 63 and I have only 35. But
Bro.
yeah, whatever.
Freaking hell! What the? Dude, that's gaslighting. That will be different. Isn't it the other way around then I'll steal your subscribers.
I mean, the funny thing is, meanwhile, we are subscribed to each other, so we
Oh,
should
yeah.
count -1.
I know. It's funny.
Oh my god, Asian math.
Yeah. Do we have to be that meticulous?
Yes. You cannot be true Asian if you're not.
What?
You should pay lots of attention to details.
Nah. I don't really care.
Yeah. You know what? I don't really care too.
We don't really care the numbers when we are streaming.
I don't really see those numbers for weeks. Like, even though I'm streaming, because most of the times all I press is like YouTube Studio go live. That's all.
Oh yeah. Same here. The only thing I would look at is like the descriptions, the stream, how is it going? That's it. I don't really see the numbers. Like
Yeah, sure.
like
I don't have time to look at those numbers
yeah.
because I stream
FPS?
Genshin for 4 hours, man.
Oh, that was last night. It's funny. Last night you played Genshin for 4 hours just to like farm for artifacts, right?
Yes, it was full of domain artifacts farm.
So how
Nothing else.
was it? How did your how did it went?
Very painful. There were a couple of people who were like warning me that the torture is about to begin.
Oh,
I didn't believe, but how wrong was I?
very, very wrong. Artifacts out of 100 that you did 100 domains, right? Like 100 times.
Not like 100 times. There's still like 30-ish more, 30 plus.
How the heck do you have so much?
I just got like very tired. No, I've been saving. I've been saving like
So
from
every
the
time?
more point than when I began playing Genshin.
Dude, what the heck?
Yeah, I
Why?
didn't spend a single fragile
Why?
resin.
Why?
Just in order, you know?
Isn't that
Like,
part of the daily commission? Oh no, no, no.
no.
It's the daily what's that called? The pass thing? Cause I
Battle
remember.
Pass? No. For Battle Pass, it's like, it's enough to spend your daily resin.
Oh. Oh
Why
yeah,
are we
that's the.
suddenly talking about Genshin though?
I mean, we were
This
talking
game is
about your
fucking pain
stream.
sometimes. Oh yeah, the stream. The streams, yeah.
You were streaming Genshin last night, so. Oh, I animate music. I think that's trick. Yeah,
Why
yeah,
haven't you spent resin?
yeah. Seriously,
I
why
mean,
haven't you
I
spent?
didn't have to. I didn't have to. All the
Cause
materials that I get, I can get for like daily resin,
no,
and the
no, 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 no,
fragiles are just being like kept hostage
no,
in my
no, 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 no,
inventory.
no, no, no. Kishin, that the reason why it's because you have no one to play with.
Huh? What is that talk?
You had no one to play with you for Genshin. Like last night, you were like you were like telling me when we were preparing for this podcast. You were like saying, "Oh, I had no one to ask with, so I asked you asked like
Yeah,
Machi."
because Mela was free, and I was like, okay, she's like AR-59. I'm gonna ask for help. And then she proceeds like staying in domain and like, oh, I'm gonna watch you killing those things. And those things are like level 90 with shields. And I'm like, what? How am I supposed to kill them?
Well, I saw you die a few times during your stream.
Ah, that's okay. I cannot die. For real. I'm a ghost. I'm already dead.
Dude, that's yesterday we had this conversation. Like you were like saying, "Oh, you will kill yourself with a pillow on the
That
sofa."
sounds so bad now.
That's what you said, and then I was like, "Bro,
We
how do
are
you kill
we are
yourself
not
when you're a
supporting
ghost?"
suicide, by the way.
No, no,
Suicide is
no, no,
bad.
no,
Don't
no.
do suicide.
No, no, no. It was just a joke that Kishin has. It was like I was like, so where do you want to sit, Kishin? And then he was like, I'll use the sofa. And then that I was like saying, well, okay, you can use the cushions. And then he was like, oh, you know what? Since I'm like you like a hitman, so I'll just use it. And I was like, what? Use it for what? And then you were like, oh, use it on myself, bro. And then I was like, can you even kill yourself when you're a ghost? Isn't ghost like that? And you're like, question mark. You're like, you were genuinely thinking about
Question mark. Question mark.
competition. What competition, Snooze? What are you talking about?
I think I think this stream is like the prolongation of like yesterday's conversation.
We should have if we had saved last night's competition for today's stream, it's the amount the competition
Lamau
we
is gonna
had.
be like, wait, when was that? At 12:30
Yeah,
in the night. In night.
yeah,
So
till
it's gonna be
1.
like 13 hours in. Imagine a 13-hour stream. Actually, YouTube would just restrict you from doing that. You would have
Yeah,
to separate them into
I
two streams.
do 24-hour streams. I don't think that works that way.
You said competition. No, it's just his pronunciation, man.
Excuse me.
Sometimes it's very questionable, but yeah.
What do you mean you two have that? This stream is a
This stream
banter
banter.
between you two.
I mean, that's all the point of our relationship is all about the banter.
I know
It's
it.
all about banter and gaslighting.
Yeah. And every time I call you my boy, you're like, well, why my boy? And then now you
I don't
accept.
because I don't know where that's coming from.
It's you've already accepted that you're my boy.
Have I?
Yeah,
No.
you did.
What? No.
Yes, accepted, my boy.
Like, man, you are old people who is like very, very concerned about the storyboard and lores, and you cannot tell me where that's coming from? Huh?
Cause I can't. That's for the debut.
Oh my god.
What?
Am I really in your storyboard? Am I really
No, no,
your
no, no, no,
son
no, no,
in
no,
your
no, no, no,
lore?
no, 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 no such thing. No such thing, man. If you are in my storyboard, everyone is in my storyboard then.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, because I am your everyone. Mwah. Oh my god, that's so cringe.
I know, right? Like you can say it on like stream for like others, but then like towards each other, it's like, oh, dude,
You both
no,
have questionable pronunciation and some words. Yeah, I guess so.
yeah.
I mean, when English is like
Wet
one of
wipes.
your
How do you pronounce
one of
that?
huh?
Good wipes.
Oh, let's not talk about that. There's two different things like pronunciation and enunciation. And
Intonation.
not intonation,
The,
enunciation.
oh,
Oh my god.
enunciation.
This
I
guy talks
thought you,
about my pronunciation. Oh,
dude.
if you don't know, like, okay, if you don't know what enunciation is,
I
don't
know.
fucking talk about wipes. None of you.
I know what it means. I thought you were trying to say into.
Whatever,
Bruh.
man. Let's proceed. So, today, as planned, we're
What?
gonna be answering questions, aren't we?
We are, but first, why don't you explain a bit about your lore, if you have any?
Dude, I think that's too late for that. Oh,
This is not. This is a
I mean,
very.
I'm still on like some kind of pre-debut stage, so
Yeah, but you can share a bit of it because that's what you did for your first stream for your model review, right?
it's just some basic stuff.
Yeah, sure, sure. I think there are some people who doesn't know, so like they may or may not have been
If
to
you
your
wanna know,
channel.
come to my channel, KIRIYA NEWGATE.
Plugging, dude, you're plugging. So
It's okay for now. It's okay for now. Just for you to know that I'm a mafia hitman that turned into a ghost for some reason.
So actually,
Let's keep the details for the later.
okay. Besides Genshin and Apex Valorant, what other games do you play on your regular basis? Actually,
Any games,
any
but
games?
in general, I also prefer horror games most of the times, especially survival horror
I hate
games.
you for that.
I love those games. I think that horror games are those kind of games that give you the most of the gaming experience, the most emotions.
No, no, no. It just scared the shit out of people. That's it.
And that's too, yeah. But it's like exercising. You have to do that regularly in order to gain some immunity to that thing.
Not really. I would like cause we played Phasmophobia a few times off stream.
Phasmophobia is not a very legit horror.
What do you
I
mean
wouldn't
by
say
that?
that it is like that scary. It's more for fun because you play with your friends.
Bruh. Bruh. Dude, you
Yeah.
got jump scared before.
By what?
Oh no, it's actually not considered jump scare because
Yeah,
Phasmophobia
because I was
was
just
like
cursing at the ghost. Because the fucking game is just so ridiculous.
they open the closet that you were in and then you
Dude,
close
that was the greatest gaslight in Phasmophobia history of all times.
Why don't you tell the story?
Oh my god.
I
I
saw
don't
it.
even.
I saw everything firsthand because I was
Yeah, the
already
thing is,
there.
the funny thing is, you were watching all along. Like, why out of all people you were following me?
So
That's some kind of strange coincidences.
so
Even
what?
in DBDs, like I still remember that moment from like our last DBD collab
Oh yeah.
when we were playing in custom. You were chasing Mel, but
Oh,
then suddenly saw me and then changed your mind and start chasing me. Even though Mel was hurt, she was like one shot to death.
cause Mel was actually easy to chase.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. I don't want to
So you're
bully
not looking
Mel.
for
I don't
What do
want
you mean you're not bullying Mel? You were just camping her
to.
in the
That's
end.
not bullying.
Oh yeah, that's tactics. You call that tactics? Yeah.
Yeah, cause I know I
You
can't win you guys, man.
you shameful tunneler.
What? Hey. I was new to that game, okay?
Sure, sure.
What
New
do
to
you
this
mean?
game.
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, I mean going back to horror games, you just have to have a certain mentality for that.
Weren't you jump scared during your stream for the what
Yeah.
was the game
But the
called?
thing is you enjoy jump scares, no?
No.
Like if they're good, if they're really good and not just dump like very loud sounds, it's kind of good.
I've recently played Beyond Two Souls, and
That's not considered to be a horror game, man.
no, it's not a horror game, but it's made like a horror game. I've got like there are a few times that the jump scare
I
is like, what
don't
the frick, man?
I don't think you are the right person to decide on that topic.
What the
Because, I mean, a person who got scared in a DBD tutorial, there is
shut?
no way. There is no way,
I was
man.
wearing
If I
headphones.
show you two stickmen murdering each other, you would say that it is horror.
No, that's not. That's not horror anyway. It's nowhere
Mm-hmm.
near.
Survival horror games are fun though, thrilling and intense, but I can handle it. Yeah,
Huh.
that's why you watch other people played it.
Oh
That's why
yeah,
convenience.
yeah. I do that. I do that too.
Like for any other game, is like if you really really like the game, what's the point of watching it if you can play it yourself? But as for horror games, it works like a little bit differently because most of the people they're not willing to play that game, but they like the story, for example, the story plot.
Like Resident Evil.
I wouldn't say that Resident Evil is great in terms of like story plotting,
It's not.
but the initial part was really great. Like starting from like the first part up
Hmm.
to maybe up to part 4.
Not the recent one.
The
The
recent ones, okay, let's be honest. There are two different lines. First one is like the initial one, the main line with like
Leon.
Chris Redfield, Leon Kennedy, and stuff. Those kind of numeric series.
Mm-hmm.
Those are like third person series. And there is like first person games, like about Ethan Winters. It's like a different story.
Oh
If you
yeah,
want a
yeah.
really good story plot, you go to like first person Resident Evil.
Uh,
But in general, I feel like the oldest parts of Resident Evil, like those third person ones, those classic ones, they're just like a basis for those games. And you can play them different like separately. You can play Resident Evil 7 and Resident Evil Village even without knowing the whole plot behind it.
that's true because those two are combined together actually.
Yeah. It
Like
just it just becomes
separate.
interesting when you start digging into that because the lore is pretty
It
deep.
yeah, it's like I've watched on YouTube one of someone actually like collect all of the entire storyline of Resident Evil, like from the very
Mm-hmm.
first one to like the movie to like stage play of Resident Evils.
Yeah, the movies are trash though.
I've never watched the movie. Have you?
I do remember some particular parts, but movie just turned into like gun shooting gore
Oh, so it's just like
with like Hollywood movements and stuff.
Hollywood movements.
Yeah, and Mila Jovovich, and that's all.
I've never watched one,
There's
so
literally nothing left from like initial horror.
So it's just jump scare, not
Not like
actual.
jump scare. It's more like monsters and gore and a sexy girl killing monsters.
The typical Hollywood.
Yeah, I think just for Hollywood that was pretty smart because they made some money with that. So
Yeah, that's a thing too. Yeah,
yeah,
that's
when you're
true.
considering like filming something for big audience, you have to make sure that most of people will like it. But
Oh,
Resident Evil is like a Japanese horror styled kind of thing.
wait, was Resident Evil created in Japan?
Yeah, it is created by Capcom in the
Oh
end,
yeah.
but it's
Oh
very westernized series, not like other
yeah.
Japanese games.
Cause Resident, like, Japanese game usually they have the hints of like Japanese culture, but in Resident Evil you don't actually see that,
Yeah,
which
you
is
don't
quite
have that.
interesting. It's quite interesting though.
Yeah, there's only there are some parts. I believe most of the gameplay happens either in USA, Europe.
Usually it states.
Yeah, no, Europe too, like Spanish Village and stuff.
Oh yeah, that
Like the
was.
recent one, Resident Evil Village. I believe it's
Oh.
happening like in Europe.
Oh, there was one that there was a game. I think it was like a first person shooter game, but it's like with other, like it's a collab, like a co-op game there, that happens in Sweden, I think.
I do remember something like that,
Yeah, yeah,
but
yeah. I've heard of
I'm
that.
not sure if I remember.
Like there's that, like some is in Sweden. Like I think like in Asia it's very rare to have like horror games
There is
based.
a part of Resident Evil that happens in Asia, like partially.
Like there's always like that only mentioning like very short period of
No, no,
time.
no, no, no. You can actually see like lots of. Okay, so the sixth part, the final part of the part six takes place in China, where the plane crashes. The sixth part is not actually that good, but it's good for like co-op playing because it's based on like two players.
Oh.
We could actually play that
Yeah.
if you'd ever want because it has lots of hours of gameplay and lots of campaigns.
Bro, are you sure you want me to collab with you for that?
Sure, why not? That would be fun.
What?
So the final part takes place in China. And the funny thing is when the COVID was the thing, like when the COVID started spreading, they were forcing those cutscenes from that game.
Oh, are you serious?
Yes, there were like some cutscenes where lots of Chinese people were like suffocating in the virus gas and turning into zombies, and
So
people were
COVID,
ruffling on that.
COVID is a hint.
Yeah, and they were like, "Oh my God, Resident Evil Capcom predicted that."
I think there's quite a lot of games that predicted it too, like a virus spread.
No, 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 no. That's just coincidences. Just saying something like, "Oh, there were some predictions in Simpsons series," but for
Oh
instance,
yeah.
Simpsons cartoons has like
Mark on,
over
yeah.
1,000-ish something episodes. So when you're trying to create a new one, you kind of have to like think about lots of stuff.
But for Simpsons, there are some they actually predicted it way before that happens, and people like saying it's Simpsons. Does Simpsons have a psychic or something like that? Like they can fortune tell, they can tell
Mm,
the future.
they were probably just
Coincidental,
yeah,
but like so many were told
because imagine a
through.
team of like story writers and they're sitting and uh discussing about what's the next episode will be about, and but then someone says something and then the others are just, we've already done that, and they have to start over and over again.
I mean, it's a long series and it's still going. I think.
Oh, hello, hello, the person with Japanese name that I cannot read, but
I think
do
it's.
you know him?
Yeah, he's been appearing on my stream for quite recently.
Have you asked his name?
I've seen his Twitter name, 12 Zodiac. if I'm not wrong. Zodiac. Usually it's like they go by zodiac or something like that.
Oh, what's your zodiac sign, by the way?
Me?
Yeah,
Which zodiac? Are you talking about the Chinese one?
Chinese and the astrology one.
I'm born in the year of rabbit.
Scary the rabbit.
What?
You know
What?
how like rabbits are being pictured uh, like a very scared animals,
Bruh.
like a prey.
Bruh.
Yeah,
Damn you. What about you?
I'm a snake.
Bruh. That why you're gaslighting me all the time?
Yeah.
Damn you.
I'm a very
What about your astrology?
astrology. It's Aquarius.
Oh,
Oh
mine's
my god,
Scorpio.
snake and Aquarius, such a bitch.
Mine's a Scorpio.
Scorpio. Oh, I
Yeah.
see.
A rabbit and a
So
scorpion.
vanilla.
What do you mean by so vanilla?
I don't know, like the most of the people that are Scorpio that I know, they're vanilla.
Are you serious?
Yeah. They're very simple, they're very kind, they're
Are
nothing
you
in
is
particular.
this complimenting me? Are
Mm,
you
yeah,
complimenting me?
you can think about it that way.
That's very
And
rare
then
coming from
meanwhile,
Kishin.
there's me like Snake and Aquarius, and I'm like, hmm,
Is that why you're a bit sussy sometimes? And you like to
I, gue-
gaslight
I
people?
I guess so. I guess so.
Have you taken the MBTI test before?
No, actually, no,
What?
I haven't. Yeah.
Take one. Take one on stream. Yeah, I give you a stream idea. Take one on stream.
Oh my god, no, that's good. I hate those tests because they take time, and I don't really have much time,
No,
like in general.
it's you don't have the patience to take all the tests.
Uh,
That's a fact.
you're partially
That's a
correct. Let's
fact.
say let's leave it like that.
That's a fact. Okay, shall we answer some questions too?
Sure.
Zodiac said they are born in the year of pig or boar. Usually we say pig. And their sign is Capricorn. Ah,
Hmm,
Capricorn.
that's unusual.
That's a pretty rare. I don't know anyone who was born in the year of pig and the sign of
Yeah, me
Capricorn.
too.
Like people around me, they are usually not like not.
They're usually snakes and rats.
Yeah, actually, that's true.
Because yeah, I
Most
mean that depends on when you were born then
yeah.
most of the times.
But for signs like the astrology sign, uh, most of them that I was around are like Gemini. What else? Leo, Aquarius, like
Cancers?
Cancers. Yeah, quite a few. Not, but like
I know
Capricorn,
some
not
fishes.
really. Fishes, isn't that like
Isn't like a
Aquarius?
plural fish? I don't know.
Capricorn? It's the goat, like the goat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I've
like
never
a
really
mountain
had.
goat.
Yeah, I've never really had people around me that's like Capricorn.
Mm,
The most amount of the people around me that are mostly Leo. Like my
Leo?
older brother is Leo.
Oh, I see.
It's pretty funny.
Why?
Cause like my older brother is like his astrology is Leo, and then the people around me are like also Leo. Like if I were to say it, most of the people around me are like born in like with the astrology sign of Leo. I'm like, what the frick is with me and Leos? Scorpions, not much, but I've known a few. I like Scorpion and Sagittarius because they're side by side.
Yeah.
Okay, let's answer a few questions. We have quite a bit of questions. Let me just quickly pop up the question.
I'm kind of intrigued because
Wow.
I haven't seen them.
Oh yeah, you've already seen this one, the first
Yeah,
one. Yeah.
this one
Otherwise, you've
is a
never
text.
actually. Yeah. Will you like me to read it for this one?
Sure, why not?
So this is for both of us. How do you guys see yourselves as a VTuber a year from now? Hmm. Why don't you answer it first?
Oh, you want me to answer
I
first?
mean, you're my guest. I'm your host.
Oh, what a rabbit type of move, huh? Okay.
What? What? What does that got to do?
So, as for VTubing and stuff, I also have lots of plans, but I can tell you one thing that I'm very interested in. Of course, the first thing is gaming because obviously I love games. I love playing games. I love commenting on games. So
FPS games.
yeah, and FPS games. My actual dream is like meet someone very popular on FPS game, carry them, and then we'll be like, mm, oh,
Like
this
who
guy is
though?
so cool. This guy is so carry.
Like who?
Yeah. I don't know anyone because there are lots of people. I'm pretty lucky to play on Japanese servers since you meet lots of VTubers there actually. Like if you play Apex on Tokyo server, you meet like every single game there's gonna be like from 1 to 4 VTubers in the lobby.
I mean, there's a alarming amount. Like there's a huge amount of VTubers
Yeah.
in Japan. So
Yeah. Sure, sure that's gonna be the thing. The other thing that I'm personally interested in is like music production and music video production.
I'm awaiting still.
Yeah. I've already prepared sketches for like music video.
Yeah, before you even debut, like your this model, you've been saying you've been busy trying to record a music cover, right?
Yes,
How's
that's
it?
the thing. That's the thing.
How's things
But
going?
to be honest with you, the music production itself takes lots and lots of time.
Definitely, definitely. Like I think years, like months, near a year. I've known a few that does that.
Yeah, sometimes it may take if you're for example thinking about an original music video,
Mm-hmm.
then it may take up to like 3 months of non-stop working
Whoa.
because obviously you will need some time to plan the things out. You'll need some time to prepare the audio file, which is gonna take a lot of time since audio productions also takes lots of time.
That's
Like
also
imagine
mixing,
like
right?
first of all you need to do recording. You do recording session for like for example 8 hours a day. Then you wake up the next morning and you're like, oh, I kind of don't like it. I could sing this better, and you just re-record that.
That's literally
And
you.
the amount of recording that you have to do is immense. Like it may seem easy, like to record the lead vocals, but then you think about the doubles, you think about the harmonies, you think about different effects like that you can implement with your voice, and it's not even the sound production itself, because next you need to do pitching, you need to do timing, you need to time your harmonies and doubles, you need to master it. Well, that's a pain in the ass sometimes. It is interesting, but it takes lots of time.
I mean, you
And
have
then
mixing, right?
besides that, you have to make a music video as
Ah,
for
yeah,
YouTube,
yeah, yeah.
which can vary from very simple one to an original music video, a custom music video.
You mean like animated ones or like the static
Um,
types? You know, those static types. There's like like similar to my starting screen. It's like slightly a bit of movements animation, and then there's the really animated kind of
the thing is
animation.
that I would say the most pain of like making a music video is the typography animation.
Mm.
It's mostly text that takes lots of time because you need lots of layers of text. You need all of the animations for the text, and sometimes you can get stuck like in After Effects. like for example, making 5 seconds of the content for like 2 or 3 hours.
Oh. That's gonna take a
And I'm
long
not even
time.
talking about that you need an idea in your head and you need to sketch your music video, your potential music video, how it would look like in order to commission an artist, for example, if you're not an artist yourself. And sometimes illustrations can take up to 1 month too,
Oh yeah, that's true. That's
depending on
true.
illustrator himself.
That's true. It's pretty
Because
tiring.
yeah, if it is like a complicated music video, so you might need around, let's say in general, maybe 5 scenes, and you don't even know. You don't even like. It really depends on which kind of music video you want to see. But
Mm.
even if we take like a very simple one, okay, let's say one illustration. One illustration may take up to 1 month, depending on the artist. Sometimes faster, sometimes longer. But yeah,
That's true. That's true. In that case, your channel will be more of besides gaming. You used to do musical, yeah, music covers,
musical.
music covers, music covers, and I think you're planning to make original songs in the near future, right?
About original songs, I'm not sure, but
You're not planning to compose some
because it's even bigger pain in the ass.
the production.
Like in the future, I would love to reduce the uh, format of the music videos up to shorts, down to shorts, because it's gonna be easier on production as for a solo content creator.
Ah, that's true. That's true. So a year from now, as a VTuber, that's what you vision.
Yeah, and yeah. VTubing agency, please adopt me faster, so I won't help to work. So I won't have to work it on my own.
Go audition then. Apply
Ah,
for audition, like apply for like the companies.
yeah, yeah.
Apply for like Holostar or like Nijisanji, or maybe in future VSojo might have like a male part. I don't know
We
because
shoujo have Vishonen.
yeah. But wait, do they even have one?
Yeah,
No,
they do have Vishonen. No,
no.
is it like a fan based thing?
Yeah, that's a fan base thing. They're actually asking V Shoujo to actually
Yeah,
make one. Like ever since the Anime Expo's convention, they were like asking yeah V Shoujo like when are they gonna make the male one, like V Shonen, when is it?
I see, I see.
And
I mean,
then
like the perfect scenario would be like for me to join some kind of gaming streamer community, like Crazy Raccoon, for example. I would love to join Crazy Raccoon, play Apex and Valorant. Yeah.
you just at this point you just want to be a pro player, don't you?
No, they deviated from that.
Oh
Like
really?
most of the popular Crazy Raccoon streamers are not actually pro players.
That you just stream
The
Apex and
only
Valorant.
pro players that are left, not retired, is like only 3 of them that play Apex, and that's all.
Ah,
Others are just committed to streaming in the end.
so
They make more
it's
money from streaming than from like participating in pro gamer scene.
why don't you apply for it then?
They don't open applications.
They don't just email them. Excuse me, may I apply? You can check out my VODs and
The thing is, you have to know Japanese.
oh, then that's the problem.
Yep, all of
Learn
the all of the
Japanese.
all of the members are uh, Japanese fluent speakers.
Then you have to learn Japanese then.
Yeah, the thing there are lots of Korean people too.
Well, you can speak Korean. You are.
No, 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 no. They are Korean, but they speak Japanese.
Ah,
Yep. That's how it is.
Then what are you waiting for?
Go learn Japanese, bitch. Why are
Yeah.
you sitting here?
Yeah. Cause that's true.
So easy, go learn Japanese. Stop being poor, go earn money. Why are you keep being homeless? Go build a house.
Look, I even have a house. All you had is just like, sitting in in the center of the screen or at the side of the
What do
screen.
you mean your house? Your house looks like it's a box outside with a big ass
Excuse me?
window behind you. Even
Hello?
this couch is not that comfortable.
Excuse me? That's like you have two pillows right there. You even putting your elbow on that.
Hmm.
Huh?
It doesn't mean that I am enjoying this, okay? I'm a
You
snake. Remember.
No, you're just a tsundere.
Oh no, that's the Aquarius part. Aquarius are bitches.
You know you're gaslighting yourself, right?
Yeah, I know. Bruh.
Bruh.
I've been Aquarius for all my life. I have known Aquarius people in my life too,
Bruh.
and they're bitches.
You're just gaslighting yourself big time. Do I have to answer this question too?
I mean, you made me to answer first, and then you just gonna wanna keep silent. Well,
I mean, I'm the
is it
host.
is it actually my stream?
I mean, I'm the host and you're the guest, so the guest should be talking more
But I
than me.
mean, do your host thing. It doesn't mean that I should be the one talking all the time.
I mean, I did talk along with you.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't
Uh,
recognize. Maybe that's because I'm Aquarius. See?
what the frick, man? What the frick, man? Uh, for me, how do I even see
Okay, next.
myself? What the frick, man? Damn you! I think for me, I can't
Yeah.
really tell
Yeah.
what I can do from a year from now because that's
Mm-hmm.
pretty long. But one thing for sure is I am in the midst of trying to like audition for
Yeah.
VTuber companies. Mainly because I kind of want my actually running this podcast is actually one of my dream goals for as a VTuber. What? Kiriya, what the frick, man? I saw
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. Continue.
Oi!
Go on.
So
Why did you stop?
you freaking texting in the chat, man. You stop gaslighting you.
No. It's someone else using my name.
Yeah, right. Yeah. As
Yeah,
if
you
I
should
believe
report him.
you.
No, wait, I will report him.
Mm.
Okay, report it, man. The fuck dares using my name?
Cause that's you.
Okay, yeah, Tsugi. Please continue.
But yeah, I think this one, as you get to know me, you'll know it yourself. Okay, next question before Kishin gets bored. Okay, this is your next question. If you could only eat one meal for the rest of your life, what would it be?
What would it
Oh,
be? Huh?
I don't.
Karaage? Pizza? I'm not sure.
Only one meal.
Hmm.
For me, hands down, if it's anything related to Japanese cuisine, maybe miso soup.
But imagine if you choose miso soup, you'll be eating only miso soup without rice.
What's wrong with that?
I mean,
What's wrong with that?
miso soup is great with like rice and fish and all together.
Yeah, but miso soup itself is nice. I eat
Yeah,
that on
but
regular
how are you
basis.
supposed to eat that for the rest of your life?
I do that at least for this whole month. I've been doing that. What are you talking about?
You've been eating only miso soup?
Yeah, with like tofu inside and like sometimes there's like meat inside. What's wrong with
Meat.
that?
You want me to treat with something? Are you poor? Are you broke?
No, no.
Instead of for me, instead of I think instead of like eating miso soup every day, you should substitute it with something else. I advise you that.
Okay, it's at least in my meal for at least like every part of my meal, one of my
Yeah, yeah,
meals.
yeah. But you know what? A true man would say, "Oh, that's not the miso soup I want to eat for the rest of my life. It's the person that I want beside me to cook that miso soup for me for every day of my life."
Oh my god, cheesy. Ew. I know you're not that kind of cheesy. You're just trying to flirt with chat. Stop flirting with my chat. So what? So actually, what meal will you choose? That's
That's
pretty
actually
hard.
hard. Yeah, that's hard to tell. Because I'm that kind of person who likes mixing different type of foods. Like, I more adore and enjoy food combinations more than just one food.
Then how about cuisine? If you only can choose one cuisine.
I cannot really choose because I'm fond of every type of cuisine. Like I'm eating like different types: Western type, Asian type, Korean,
Asian
Japanese,
Asian
and
type.
that's really that's really varies.
A variety then. If for me, if it's just one cuisine, I can eat Japanese food for my entire life and have no complaints.
Hmm, it's pretty balanced. It's pretty balanced and
Yeah.
healthy.
Okay, let's head on to the next question. You can read this question.
How did you get into the VTubing space? Hmm. How did you get into VTubing
Why are
space?
you asking me? Are you supposed to answer it? Why are you asking me?
It says both. It says both, you dumb fuck.
For me, I for me, one thing I know is I've known VTubing for a very like I've known VTubers for a very long period of time. Just that I've never actually started on VTubing because reasons, and then
Reasons.
yeah, it's
The man has
reasons.
serious reasons.
But
Are you a religious person?
no,
You're
no, I'm just saying there are reasons why I
it
didn't
goes against
start.
your beliefs?
No, it's just I didn't get in because I have reasons, okay?
Yeah.
But what actually made me interested in VTubing was when because I like MMDs like Miku Miku Dance. I like it a lot, and then it got me thinking, what if content creators can have that kind of mobility to play as a character online to stream or like to make content. That's where VTubing comes in. you know.
Hmm.
So like MMDs like 3D models. So it's like the 3D VTubers, you know? But
Yeah.
for VTubing, I would prefer live 2D than 3D at the moment. Yeah. So how about you?
Um at that point, I was actually planning to start doing some content creation. I was planning that ahead, and at that moment, the VTubing stuff was being forced really hard on the
Forced.
internet. And as for streaming, I still consider that VTubing is a like a breath, I'd say a breath of fresh air to streaming community in general, because right before VTubing was a thing, streaming, getting into streaming was um very very hard in general. Just like if you imagine that, okay, even with VTubing, it's gonna be pretty much true to in terms of VTubing too right now, at least.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is with internet content creation, nobody really wants you. Nobody really needs you. And if you think about it a little bit deeper, there are a bunch of people who do stuff even better than you.
Exactly.
Like every single thing that you're about to do. Let's for example take, and it's for VTubing too. Let's for example take this beautiful mafia hitman guy
Uh,
sitting right there.
uh,
How many of the mafia hitman guys and mafia guys in general there were? Lots of them, right?
yeah,
And
like,
like if you really counting only on that at the moment, you're not gonna get in, right? Everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, another mafia guy. That's kind of on pog." And then you would be like, "Okay, then I should do something else." But the thing is, the most important part that you should consider is being unique.
yeah.
The fact that you can be unique is actually the thing that can pull you up in terms of like streaming and stuff.
I mean, you have to stand out to like the different other content creators out there that may
Yes.
run the similar concept as you, but what makes them follow you is because they enjoy your content and like you stand out to them than the others and stuff.
And the thing with VTubing was that VTubing in general gave all the people out there an opportunity to become unique in terms of the look, in terms of appearance, in terms of character.
Yeah, the lore,
And
everything.
that's why almost like it's almost the same as like creating new job places. It just created lots of opportunities for the upcoming new streamers. You didn't really have to be good at something in particular. You didn't really have to be some kind of very excessively unique. All you just had to do is like to get the model. And the model itself would be pretty unique because that's your character, that's your original character. That's why VTubing became a thing. Because in general streaming, if you think about that, there's not much space for unique things left. Really. Like
Yeah,
if
that's
you
true.
want to be unique in some kind of way in like IRL streaming, you have to do something really crazy.
Like
Like
Mr.
really crazy.
Beast.
Let's take no, Mr. Beast is like a whale of like old streaming. Those kind of people, you don't count them because they started streaming way before you even thought about that.
Yeah, that's true, but during their starting
And
stages,
for
they
example,
were.
let's take It's Timmy who plays Apex. The way he did that, he just made his way from bronze to Apex Predator to the highest rank in Apex in one stream in 56 hours. Dude, that guy was streaming for 56 hours. And if
What?
you're not like consider if you don't consider doing something like that, in that case, there is a high chance that you will never go popular on the uh, content creation kind of side of the world. That's the harsh truth.
Yeah,
And the thing with VTubing is the same. It's just the same right now. But the good thing is that you have VTubing agencies. I mean, there are streaming agencies too, but they are not that popular at the moment.
at the
Uh,
moment.
yeah, but VTubing is you should consider it as a real job, as applying for real job if you go for agency.
Yeah, I mean there are some that goes indie like Shoto. Shoto he start indie up to now is still indie, but look at how far he's come. And then there's
Shoto is the kind of person who found himself his own content by himself.
yeah, and then there's also Bao, which is like the Will, the Will, yeah, the Will VTuber. She too is indie VTuber. And
Hmm.
she too actually gained a lot of like right now she's very successful. So like you don't actually you if you think about dedicating yourself to VTubing to be a full-time job, it's possible, but you have to prepare to sacrifice a lot of things.
At first you need to have
A big
some kind of
following. Yeah.
savings for
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Let's
like
start it from that.
life.
Just
Yeah.
like in every single business or like small
It's an
thing that you
investment.
start.
Yeah, this is
It's like a
like,
startup, but you pay for that yourself
I mean,
if you are not an
VTubing,
agency.
it's pretty much if you want to go, if you want to make it a hobby, it's fine. It's just, it could be one of like those expensive hobbies like cosplaying because you have to get a model, you get a rig, depending on what type of VTubing you're looking at. But then if you are talking as a full-time career as an indie VTuber, you will have to work and stream at the same time. So you don't go straight into full-time streaming straight away unless you unless you have lots of money laying around, you can swim in the money. But I mean,
Flexing my money. I
yeah.
don't really need this VTubing job. I don't need this money. I already have money.
Yeah, unless you really like realistically saying it's really hard to make VTubing a full-time career if you only have a few bits of like followers. Like for example, maybe a few channels might have 10K subscribers, but that actually ain't enough to make it a full-time career.
Let's be honest, that gives you nothing.
Yeah, that gives you like, okay, maybe you get a month, you may get like 100 to 100 bucks, but you can't pay
Not
your
really, not
bills.
even really with 10K subscribers.
Yeah, like roughly, like the maximum you can get is somewhere there. And
I
then
would say you can get 100 in 2 months. That's gonna
yeah,
be
and then
more
and then
precise.
that's not enough to pay your bills.
You're gonna fucking die if you don't anything
Yeah,
else.
yeah, and then you can't pay your rent, you can't pay your bills, you can't pay anything. Okay, besides food, but you know what I mean. But like it's the investment in way, I guess.
It's like with any other investment, you should always have a
Backup
backup plan.
plan.
Yeah, and make sure that your savings are enough to start. The thing with I still do remember what XQC once said on his channel. He was like, if you're about to commit like to full-time streaming, do not fucking leave your job, do not fucking leave your college. You're gonna fail. Like 99% of you are gonna fail, and after that, if you don't have anything, that you're done. You're done without any support from others.
It's pretty tough because like I've known a few that are pretty delusional that they think
Snooty.
that like there are some that are like delusional, like they're just like like, oh, because I'm gonna start in VTubing, and then they look only at successful VTubers, and they thought, oh, since I'm starting VTubing, straight up I can gain lots of money, but realistically that's impossible.
Sure.
Like even if you
Um,
have a stroke of luck to get like viewers coming to your channel, and then like they watch your content, but it doesn't mean that they will stay, you know?
yeah, that's true. And but on the bright side is if you put your enough effort, then it would pay off someday.
Yeah,
I
it's
still
a
remember like one of the things that motivated me a lot throughout this path or like starting content creation in general.
uh-huh.
It was I believe Hoshimachi Susei from Hololive. She
Mm-hmm.
was when she still was not a part of Hololive. She
Oh.
was working at the bar
Mm-hmm.
and streaming at her free time only. Like most of the times, you will be pushing yourself in terms of like content creation and dealing with your everyday life.
Yeah, like you squeeze out like
Every
your
single minute, every single
yeah,
hour from your timetable.
yeah, just to stream.
Sometimes sacrificing your sleep or something.
Yeah, like for me, what sticks to me all the time when I'm doing streams or like content creation, this kind of there's a saying that when for success is like, just remember it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. Anything that is really to success is it's a marathon. You don't get it immediately. It's a long time kind of thing. Even if you have a stroke of luck, it's impossible for you to remain successful for a long period of time unless you are really working hard for it. You know,
Oh,
hard
hello,
work paid
Egg.
off.
Hello, Egg. So he says one
Hi.
heck of a crazy story.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah. Yeah, it's an iconic story. Then shall we move to the next question?
sure.
Okay. Aside from gaming and streaming in your own free time, what do you like to do?
Um,
Uh,
Studying,
Studying?
gym. Uh,
No, what do you like to do in your free time? You like to study?
yes, I do like studying audio production, motion graphics.
Oh.
I like watching those like different new music videos, for example, or like just reels to see some new interesting elements that people come up with and trying
Mm.
to like look through them frame by frame to understand how did they achieve it, such effect.
Ah.
Besides that, what else?
What else?
What else?
What do you have to think? Sleep?
Sleep? Sleep is for
The week.
weaklings. There's no such word in my dictionary.
Are you sure about that?
Yes. Every time people think I'm sleeping, I'm actually just closing my eyes and meditating.
Do ghosts sleep?
Yes, they do. What do you mean?
I wouldn't know because I'm not one.
Uh,
Ah,
Judging on your red eyes, you don't sleep at all.
shut up. Shut up.
Look, you don't even have a bed here.
Shush. Shush. I don't have a bed. I have a sofa, okay? I have a
Mm,
chair I'm sitting on. I can't like push back my chair to sleep on it. Or I just lean back.
back.
You know that's actually what I do in IRL.
Yeah, and then you fall off the window behind you.
No.
Yes,
That's hard. I don't go that way.
descending.
I don't go that way. For me, I think I enjoy cooking. Yeah.
Miso soup.
Sh- no, actually, I can cook other stuff, but like in general and like a basic, like Japanese, like they have that thing that almost every meal they have miso soup in their meal. Yeah, that's me. What are the things I do? I do like do self development stuff. Like when I finish stream, like like there's a lot of people that think that after we finish stream, we just end stream and we don't do anything, and then we just prepare for the next stream. What I do is I do prepare for the next stream, but in between, besides gaming to distress, I do work a bit and like I do a bit of like learning on how to improve myself and stuff. I'm awake, by the way. Someone just sending new marshmallow messages. There's new ones, or
Okay, let's move to the next one,
okay,
or we will not be able to finish it.
yeah. This stream can take up to 2 hours long. We're not even halfway through. What the frick? Okay, let's speed up a bit.
Kiriya. Okay,
Kirya.
that's the one for me. Aside
Aside
from
from,
Song Jin Woo, who is your favorite character in solo leveling?
do you read it?
Oh, in solo leveling.
You read it?
Yeah, I've read it. I've read it all. I've
There's
read
the
it
anime
all.
coming out, right?
Yes. Oh my god, that's gonna be a epic. A1 Pictures animation, Hiroyuki Sawano music.
I
I
like
mean,
it. I like their music. The
oh my god, like all the music, all the anime with Hiroyuki Sawano music are so epic. Like, for example, one of my favorites was Old Noah Zero, I believe.
mm-hmm.
That's so cool. Like, oh my god, an A1 Pictures animation? I cannot miss that.
The only thing that they do is not screw up the storyline.
Yeah, that's true. A favorite character aside from Sung Jin Woo from Solo Leveling? Huh? I mean, aside from the main character itself, huh? I cannot think of anything like except Sung Jin Woo and maybe Cha Hae-in.
I mean, the main few characters in the story, so
Yeah, that's basically two of them.
yeah. So it's not gonna help.
Yeah, that's not gonna help. But okay, Cha Hae-in is pretty great. I like her. I like her character design.
Ah, your
She
type.
looks great. She looks like I don't know. I like her battle costume design so much. I wish she was in Genshin so I can pull for her.
Like Yuan.
Besides that, I don't really find any other characters something special in particular because in solo leveling there are lots of like not so significant characters in general.
Ah, that's true.
Um, yeah. In terms of shadows, I like the ant, the bear. Bear is kind of fun to watch, especially when his like initial instincts are popping out and he tries to eat other people without like without the permission
I
or eat
mean,
or kill.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's a
th-
thing, you know.
that's so fun to watch actually. And I genuinely like how the Shadow Army
Oh
of
yeah,
Sung Jin Woo is like drawn
it's
because they're
pretty
so
cool.
cute. They're so comic and cute sometimes.
Oh yeah, like there's some time like they're like killing, and then he was like, "No, stand down." And they're like, "Okay."
Yeah, and they're like sometimes there's so many like small shots of them being like very casual.
The chibi ones.
Yeah, chibi, casual, and like funny. I like that a lot. But in general, I mean that manhwa is called solo leveling, so it's all about Sung Jin Woo. So
Yeah, the story circulates around him.
yeah, like one of the best characters. And the
Character
thing I like
development.
about Sung Jin Woo is like his character is not static at the beginning, and
Um,
he's always changing. In the end, it started becoming a little bit
dark.
blunt,
He became a bit dark though.
not like dark. He just stopped changing like at all.
Mm.
It's like you expect from him that much, and that's all. That's why I think that was a good thing to end the manhwa before it became like very boring at some point.
Like dragging it more.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mm.
And like not like a dragon. A dragon was fine, it was stylish, you know? But at the very end, it was like there was like almost nothing uh that could possibly be an obstacle for a main character.
OP.
Like maybe except up to that point when he's like, can I spoil? No, I
No, no,
shouldn't.
no, 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 no,
Yeah.
no. I like how
But
you're like,
yeah,
can
in
I
general,
spoil?
in like to cut this long story short, if they continued,
It's gonna ruin the
that would
story.
be pretty boring.
Yeah, it's gonna
So,
ruin the story.
oh yeah, and the statue, the smiling statue, that is a signature. That is a signature of this manhwa. The smiling statue
Freaking hell, man.
of one of the system creators. So nice.
Okay, let's move on to the next one before you before Kriya, top three favorite Genshin characters? Genshin. Our chat is always on
Oh, top
Genshin now
three
for you.
favorite Genshin characters. Ah, okay. Hold my beer.
That's for
Okay,
you, not
I know, I know. That's why I'm saying that. Hold my beer. Who top three Genshin characters? I would say the first one has got to be Yelan because I
you
wanted to
felt
pull
you
for. I started the game because I wanted to pull for Yelan, and I failed. I
you
failed. That's why that's probably the other reason why Diluc is my top three hateful the characters that I hate the most.
you got
It's not about like
Diluc
Diluc
instead of
being
you.
bad or like Diluc being a bad character in general, but I just hate him.
You were
Um
supposed to get Yulan, but you got Diluc for your pity.
yes, 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 yes. The other character that I do remember that I liked, it was Yoimiya.
Why?
Cause I like her character design. Even before I started playing Genshin, I do remember that. And the last one is probably gotta be. Damn, that's hard.
Snooze said that she failed to get Yelan as well.
Oh, to reap then. I can feel that pain. Can we extend this list up to 5?
No.
I,
Okay,
I,
fine,
I
fine,
don't
fine,
care.
fine, fine,
Please. Yeah.
fine.
So the third one is Raiden Shogun.
Ah,
Despite the fact that in this story quest she is not figuring much, I was expecting a lot, and I just was waiting for that. In general, Inazuma characters are great,
yeah.
like
I mean,
mostly all of them.
yeah.
The fourth one gotta be Eula, because Eula's so stylish. You cannot deny that, and those thighs never lies. Uh,
What?
and the last one is gotta be Shenhe, because for the first time I saw Shenhe in Liyue Quest, I was like, oh, what the fuck, man? That that is the hottest woman. That is the hottest woman I've ever met.
I think you are everything about the thighs, aren't you?
No.
You're a
Okay,
thigh man.
to be honest, Shenhe is not only about the thighs.
Bruh!
Shenhe is about everything. And I was literally like,
Hey,
are all
yo?
Chinese women like that? Then I'm moving to China. What the fuck? And that. And I'm like, wow, why cannot everyone be like Shenhe or
Oh,
Eula? And I was like, uh.
bruh.
So yeah, that's
Snooze,
pretty much I
Snooze
think
said,
that's pretty much all. Yeah,
Snooze said, I see a pattern to this list.
you see a pattern. I mean, that's not my fault. That's Hoiverse, okay? Have you seen like every single character that Hoiverse designed? They have something about their thighs, like
Bruh.
the women characters.
Bruh. No,
They
it's not
always have
only
that.
the. It's not
Most
only
of
the.
them have that absolute zone, or like
What the
good thighs in general.
Dude, it's not just the female characters, the male characters as well.
Oh, I don't know. I don't have lots of male characters like that people sim
Dude.
for, like Ayato or Zhongli. I have Toma though, and I hate fucking Toma
Why?
because I got 5 of them.
I wanted Toma, but I didn't get him.
Dude, imagine getting 5 Tomas in like 90 pools and 0 Hazels. Like, what the hell is wrong with this game?
It's just your luck, man. It's just your luck.
5 Tomas and 2 Ningguangs? Why? Why? Even Ningguang would be better, but Toma is just useless. Everyone says Toma is useless.
Bruh. As soon as a tie saves lives, it's the fact.
Thighs, thighs saves lives, and they never lie.
Bruh.
That's the fact. That's the fact.
Bruh. Moving on. Moving on before this topic goes
Sure.
NSFW. How do you join? How do you end up joining the mafia?
Joining Mafia.
Yeah.
That's pretty much. That's pretty much what I did, but
That's
honestly,
pretty much what I did.
people have very, let's say, a bias against Mafia. That Mafia is like connected with mostly with shady business. But honestly, I joined the Mafia and became a hitman in order to cleanse the world, to make a world a better place. But then I realized that there's something else that I can do in order to do that.
Just by streaming Apex and Valorant and Genshin.
Yeah.
Is that the reason your lore
Why not? I mean,
to join the
if you
mafia?
kill bad motherfuckers, then it counts as doing something good, right?
I mean, that's true. Okay, next. Oh.
Okay, Kai. What
Ah!
was the last movie you watched or book you read? What did you think of it?
Oh, the
Manga doesn't
last.
count.
What? I do read books, but
I would love to have Tomo with Kiriya. Huh?
huh?
Tomo with Kiriya? Is that a thing now?
It's what the heck, Kiria or with Kiria?
I don't
WTH.
know. I don't
I
know.
don't know.
Toma with Kiriya, is this a new fanfic? Is this a new fan story? The next morning I wake up and I see a tweet and an art in a tweet like me kabidoning Toma.
Artists, you know what to do. Artists, you know what to do.
Whatever.
The last movie I've watched. Ah, the Doctor Strange, multiverse, I think.
Oh, that one that has scary scene
Yeah,
right
cause
there.
I enjoyed it because it was like okay, the thing about Marvel Universe games what movies and
Yeah.
the thing about MCU, all their shows are more on adventure and action based, superhero based. But
Yeah.
what made me find the new Doctor Strange movie interesting was even though it's supposed to be a superhero movie, it was directed by a horror film director, which added a whole new sense of a new way of show telling a superhero movie.
Hmm.
Even though I got jump scared so badly.
I believe that superhero horror genre was even a thing in comics too.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
way before that.
Yeah, in comics, but it's
Like
not.
if you think about, for example, Venom too,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
it should be considered as a horror
But they
because
change it. But in the movies, they change it into action base rather
yeah,
than a horror. So that Doctor
obviously
Strange.
even the old Spider-Man about like Spider-Man part with Peter
Yeah,
Parker
yeah,
against
yeah.
the Venom is kind of dark
It's
if you
dark.
think of it.
Yeah, it's just dark, but it's not horror. But for Doctor Strange Multiverse, it's really horror to a certain extent.
I mean,
It's
it's fine. They're trying something new.
yeah, so
Cause
that's what made me really interested. Because before I actually watched the movie, I did a bit of research because I do like MCU and I my two favorite characters from MCU is like Iron Man and Doctor Strange.
hmm.
So I was like, oh, Doctor Strange movie, I'm excited for it. And then when I read that the director is actually a horror film director, I was like, oh, that's interesting. So they are they gonna make this into a horror film type of action movie? And then yeah, they did. They did. It was pretty dark, I would say.
I mean, I think that they did that because they need some kind of um, some fresh space, some free space for the upcoming movies.
Oh yeah, the
Because they cannot
new
just
schedule.
stamp every single movie to be like a
Superhero.
very epic, universe destroying kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like
I mean,
there is actually one more part that can be possibly coming in the future that is gonna be like Thanos kind of level of epicness,
I mean,
but they don't really want to release it like straight away.
yeah,
They are filling the gap with like smaller movies
they
and
have to
other
tell the
types.
story of the new Avengers and stuff. The new
Yeah,
batch.
because just imagine like if they made movies every single time like that, like with Thanos, like imagine like in every single movie there's gonna be happening something like or 50% of population of all universe disappear.
Mm-hmm.
That's that's at some kind of point that's gonna become pretty boring too. Like it's gonna
Ah,
become a pretty common thing. That's what they don't want.
that's true. That's true.
What is
Uh,
that? Did you say multiverse movie? What about a DC animated multiverse movie?
I've
A,
never watched
a
DC.
DC ones,
The only thing I watched from DC was actually Batman, but not the new Batman movie. But the only thing related to DC that I liked was Batman and like the was it Arkham the
I'm not a big
game.
fan of others too, like Superman or Wonder Woman, but
Yeah,
I really do like Batman franchise
yeah,
because
yeah.
of the atmosphere and style,
Mm-hmm.
and especially also in games. Like
The
I still
Arkham.
remember those old games like
Yeah,
Batman Arkham Asylum
yeah.
that
That's still my
were
favorite series
yeah
for Batman.
that was good, atmospheric and creepy at the same time.
Yeah.
Like that level that with the scarecrow when
Oh
when
yeah,
you're
the
just
fear
opening
serum.
corpse in the morgue.
Yeah,
I still remember that from like a very very
a long time.
far childhood. Yeah.
What about are
Oh,
you
and
a
also Joker.
DC?
Joker is fine. Joker is cool.
Yeah. Oh, there's a
Like
part of the
one of the deepest characters.
game in I don't know. Yeah, there's a part of the game in Batman the game series. There's a Joker end up possessing like hunting Batman after he died.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Yeah, it's in the game. It's the
Yeah, I
game.
screamed them.
Are
Are
you a
you a
DC or a
DC or a
Marvel
Marvel
fan?
fan?
I'm a huge Marvel fan than a DC fan.
Marvel?
Yeah.
I would say Marvel because
Yeah.
I watch their films a lot, their movies a lot. The
In
thing is,
general.
Marvel movies at the time of Avengers coming, there were nothing really to watch really.
Yeah.
Like you would either
MCU was like the
be a Marvel
new.
movies fan or just keep watching those Fast and Furious being stamped one after another, and one after another getting worse and worse and more farther from like street racing.
Yeah.
I still really I think that's a pity that they closed that. They they went all the way to Hollywood type of movie from the street racing movie. I feel like I like the first parts of Fast and Furious more
Oh yeah, I've
than
only watched like the first part and then the last few because it
yeah,
derailed so badly that I had no idea where the story is going anymore.
yeah.
How about Teen Titans Go and DC superheroes? I've never watched
I've
that.
seen only fan
Teen
arts of
Titans.
Teen Titans.
I've known the old ones. Okay, I might sound very old at this point. Like I've known the very first Teen Titan animated series back in the
Mm,
days, like the cartoon Teen Titan series. That was the
I
only
see,
Teen
I see.
Titans I knew. Okay, the next question. We are derailing so badly. Oh frick! Who
Who's
is
your
your?
favorite character in Undertale?
Just cause I've streamed Undertale for one time, I haven't
I
get back
haven't
to
played
it.
Undertale though. I
Mm,
haven't even watched Undertale.
s-
Like maybe only the some short clips of like
a
beating
little.
suns and when people were crying because of that.
Uh, I think Sans is actually my favorite. Yeah, Sans is hands down my favorite Undertale
Mm-hmm.
character because of the character development and the story lore behind it. But yeah, that's as much as I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna, spoilers. Do you have a favorite author? Oh, that's hard to question. Can I not quite answer that? Because I don't have a specific author that I liked.
Yeah.
I'm more of like if the story interests me, I will read it. Otherwise, I won't read the book. That
Hmm.
includes like fan fiction or anything. Yeah, for me, I'm very open minded. I don't really have a favorite author. Next one, what the? Okay, that's very small, but it says bottom
What is that?
moles. Bottom.
Watermelons?
Oh, this was the yabai one that I told you last night.
Yeah, go ahead, Kai.
No, this is for both of us. But I
It
don't.
doesn't say.
Can we just skip this? Cause what the frick?
Yeah.
What?
Skip that one.
Change. Nah. Good
Good
luck.
luck and congratulations on new podcast.
Thank you. I don't know who sent it in, but
Why is it here?
I don't know. It's just a command to read, you know? Thank you. It's going swimmingly well. Yes. But it's a podcast that I think that is be good for a regular stream schedule thing, like once a week.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think it's a good thing.
Once a week? Isn't that like too
Yeah.
much?
No, it's not. It's like testing
What
phase.
motivates you to continue streaming even when no one's watching?
Yeah, what's it?
The thing with like streaming in general, starting streaming in general, and like when no one's watching you, it doesn't matter who is like spectating you. You should always make a performance. Like even though no one's watching, you should keep doing that. And if you cannot doing that, if you can't do it, could do that, then you should probably stop. If that's bothersome for you.
Yeah, like I think because Kishin and I both of us don't really care the numbers, so it doesn't really bother us.
Like I do that in general whenever I play games.
You
I
do?
cannot just stay quiet.
No.
I always talk. I always do like express some emotions, even though I'm not streaming, even though no one's watching.
Yeah, like even for me, I would just assume that people are watching and I'll just react accordingly. But like if you are like, I think this is for people who may just start streaming and they care about numbers, because most of them do. If honestly, if you're streaming because you want to start streaming, I don't think the numbers should be what you're caring, but rather the content you're making.
I think this question is not about the numbers.
As
It's
in, like,
about
when
that mental state that you have to go through.
yeah,
Understanding that no one is actually gonna watch you. No one is actually like care about you.
yeah,
What you're doing, even
but
though you're have the idea.
but for me, like that's what leads to what I think, because I don't care about the numbers, and then that causes me to like keep thinking about the content I'm gonna create. That itself motivates me to continue streaming even if there's no one's watching. Like I will assume there will be someone watching, you know.
And it's like, as for me, I would say that there was some people that came over first to my streams, and I think their support was the most important. But
Yeah, to a certain extent.
yeah, I wouldn't say that it was like a very deciding point on that moment. Because, as I said, if you cannot deliver performance without like a help of the, oh my fucking god, my cat.
Oh, nowhere, your cat.
Just scratching my door. So if you cannot deliver performance without like a helper from a chat, then it's kind of not your stream, and maybe you should reconsider some things. Just as I said, if you would start streaming and giving performance only when someone comes in, like, oh, one viewer, okay, wait, how should I put it? Hello there. It wouldn't be like that all the time.
Nobody
because,
will watch, actually. Nobody will stay when that happens.
Obviously, that's gonna be so fake, and you won't be able to continue for a long period of time.
Yeah.
So yeah, what motivates you to continue streaming? I motivate myself. I do that. I do that. Like, oh, you scheduled a stream. Good, then go stream, you bitch. You know. And in general, you have to love it. If you love it, then it's gonna motivate you on its own.
If you're just streaming for the sake of earning money, stop that.
Yeah,
and it's not gonna work that way.
Even if nobody watches you, just the one thing that I can say to you in order to raise your self-esteem and like self-confidence, just think about it as a content creation, not like streaming, but creating a video. Just imagine how you would cut the clip from this stream, for example, in the future, and maybe draw some people, draw some viewers, and you'll be fine.
But the one thing that everyone has to do is when it comes to content creation and like streaming, you have to find a way to keep improving yourself rather than being stagnant. And that if that might play into part of drawing people to watch your content. That could be a motivation for you, I guess. I guess.
Yeah, just keep thinking.
Yeah.
Every single time you should think about.
Okay. Moving to the next question. What the frick is this question?
Person being shipped to each other. Also, who's top? I think that's out of question, right?
What do you mean by it's out of question?
We both know who's top is.
No. Oh, you mean I'm the top?
Oh, yeah. All bottoms say that.
No, you're a bottom. You admitted you're a bottom. Like every time off
Person
stream,
being shipped to each other.
off
I
stream.
don't really care. That would be.
Funny. It would
I
be
mean,
kind of funny.
we are encountering some banter every single time
Yeah,
when we meet.
it's like every time, whether it's off stream or on stream, we'll always be like that.
Yeah, it doesn't really change, I think.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you're becoming a male VTuber, you should be ready to being shipped, to being
Like
fan
BL.
serviced. So yeah, it's fine.
X6 the ship's a thing, Lamau.
The ship's a thing.
Ever heard of it? Egg, you've been missing out.
No, I think X just wants to join.
You want to join in?
He wants to join in the shipment experience.
I think the reason why people ship
We're gonna
us...
smack Egg in between.
Bro, no, you're the center, and then Egg is... Because Egg is like pretty tall too, so you're at the center.
He's pretty tall, but you know how it goes in the... Never mind. I was about to say something questionable, but then I changed my mind.
What? What? But
Smack that egg. Know how people like put, for example, an egg in between their muscles or like in between their, and then
What?
squish it and break it.
What?
Like
What
if you have
nonsense
a
is
big
this?
biceps, you can put there an egg there and just squish it
What the frick, man? Why?
and break it.
Why?
Because there was a meme with that Afro-American guy who was like, who is like simplifying things on TikTok.
Huh?
For example, there was a buff guy who just cracked an egg open with his biceps, but then this skinny guy just put an egg right in the middle of his like elbow and just broke it. And he was like, "What the fuck, man? Why are you showing off? Everyone can do that." That's and his face is like always like, "I don't understand those stupid people." And like all of his shorts are like that. When people are trying to do something
Questionable.
like on camera and he's like just smashing that.
I mean, it's
destroying
questionable. It's questionable. So
Yeah.
who's gonna be on the bottom? Actually, from what I think, a lot of people think that like it's a switch between both of us. Rather than we have a specific top or bottom, it's usually a switch kind of thing.
I think that's for artists to decide. So
Yeah.
we can move on.
but we are okay with being shipped together because we find it really funny.
Yeah. Sure.
Next question. What's your VTubing rabbit hole? What got you into VTubing? Oh, that's pretty
I think
similar to the
we've answered
previous.
that.
Yeah.
But let's turn this around a little around the table. What was
Around
the
the
first
table.
VTuber or VTuber group that you started watching?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Actually, should I even say this? You mean a unit or any VTuber?
No, like a VTuber that you watched a lot.
Recently?
Not like recently, at the beginning.
Oh, at the very beginning.
Yeah.
I would say Iron Mouse was one of those VTubers
Oh,
that
I see,
started
I
from
see.
very start. I've known about it for pretty long, but like cause that time JP had VTubing Kizuna I, but I wasn't very interested in her, so
Yeah, and in JP branch in general,
yeah,
because that time the EN was popping out
yeah,
like a year
yeah,
ago,
yeah.
like a year and a half. Oh my god, it's been only a year, 1 year.
Now then you know.
Yeah,
But yeah, I got to
like,
know Iron Mouse for a bit then, you know.
hmm.
What about you?
I think that the first wave of VTubing that really got me into it was Whole Life EN, like the first gen. That started like 2 years ago or so.
2 years ago?
Yeah.
Uh, I didn't
That's
expect you to start
probably
from
when
Whole
I
Life.
was like, oh, that's pretty interesting. And that was the year when I was like interested in like starting content creation in general and making some
Ah.
plans.
Exits Mousie's OG has hacked. I just realized she's been around. I think Iron Mouse has been around since 2010, 2007. I can't remember. It was pretty long ago. It's way before VTubing was a hit kind of thing. It was
But
like
there are a bunch
VTubing.
of people who were like IRL streamers before
Yeah, but
and
like
then switched to VTubing.
yeah, and then like VTubing used to be a very a thing that only JP
Very
does.
niche.
Yeah, like within JP, but not
Because
international
it was
base.
focusing on
JP
mostly
anime.
Japan, Indonesia, and the China.
Yeah,
And China, yep.
and then when Yen starts to have more VTubers, that's where it goes. But yeah, so
Hmm.
we've technically answered that question, right?
Yep.
Next question. Oh, we're almost done with the questions. What? Wait, we've kind of answered this question. What motivates you to continue streaming? But
Yeah.
in general, because earlier was about if like there's no viewers, but now it's like what continue
As for me, I like doing that in general, and I like seeing the outcome
the
of my
results.
deeds. Like when you see that those like views on your videos, for example, that people are getting interested with
Ah,
your videos, it really gets you
yeah,
somewhere.
like that would motivate you.
Hmm.
For me, I think I'm in a headspace where I think that if for me it's like if someone needs I've repeated this on a lot of my auditions and like when people ask me this question, but in general I'm in this headspace where if I could be a safe place for anyone who wants to take a break from the harsh reality or like a distraction, if my channel gives you a strength or like a break or like a hope or something, that itself makes me motivated to continue streaming. Not just like
Hmm.
the view or like the count. Because like I said, to me, numbers is indeed sometimes something that I will look at, but the main reason that motivates me is not numbers, but the effect that I give that I may have impacted other people's life, even if it's just that little bit. Yeah. But yeah, that go went deep.
Yeah, yeah.
That went deep. Next question. Who's your Oshi? Do you have one?
Oshi? Oshi.
Yeah, your bias.
My Oshi.
That's very wide kind of topic.
Suisei.
Suise? Why? If I may ask.
Because I love her content.
I'll spread it.
Yeah. I like Suisei. Suisei's voice. Suisei's singing in general too.
You're
So
hit
nice.
over heels for Suise.
I wouldn't say it like that because I don't really watch her that often. But in terms of Oshi, I don't think that I do have like a very dedicated one that I simp over really hard.
Okay. For
Like there are lots of cool VTubers, cute
yeah,
VTubers, and that are very fascinating to watch.
yeah, that's true. Like, there's a lot of talented VTubers that may not be very famous, but yeah. For me, I think recently I've been watching a lot of Niji.
Oh, how come?
What do you, who knows? But I can't I don't really know if I have an Oshi, but like one from Niji En, definitely Vox, and Vox is probably top of the list for me. But it's not because he's like down, like people are down bad for him or something. It's the effect that he
They
gives.
are down bad for him,
I mean,
most of
the
them.
the reason why I follow Vox was like I actually I wouldn't call it Oshi, but I look up to him because of the way he delivers his content, and like his contents are like delivered in a unique way where he like the effects that he wants to give to his viewers are similar to what I want. So that's probably why I looked up to him. Probably. But
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah. In terms of like watching, I would say that Selen is probably
Apex.
gotta be too because yeah, she plays lots of FPS games, Apex in general.
Yeah, what the I hate you. I see that comment. I hate you. Shut up. Wipes instead of vibes. If
If you're
you
stuck,
you can read it.
if you were stuck in it, I was thinking
Dessert.
that no, I was thinking like you're too busy to read that, so I didn't have to read. If you're stuck in a deserted island with only one person, who would it be?
Definitely
Definitely.
not Kishin.
Yeah, imagine we're staying on the island instead of surviving, we're just bantering. You go first. No, you go first.
It's like, why are
Go
you
catch
doing
the
it this
fish. There's
way?
no fish, man.
Why are you doing it this way? Go build a tent.
Uh, I think we would be dead. We would just write help on the sand and just lie there on the sun dying. Uh,
I mean, I mean, that's true. We'd just be arguing like, you have to put this here, you have to put this here. No, it's not censored. And then like you're like, no, no, you gotta put it here, and then like get some firewood, but like, nah, I'm too lazy.
we would be like, okay then, you
Just
live on this
flickering
side
back,
of the island, I go to the other.
like just flickering back and forth.
Yeah.
But
And then it turns out that this island is not actually inhabited.
it's like there's a civilization right there.
Yeah. There's actually a city right right beside it.
But if you could bring one person, who would be it be? Oh, this is a pretty hard question because
Wait, are you skinny?
what the frick is that question?
No, just asking, just asking.
No, I'm not gonna comment on that. No, I'm not gonna
Okay.
comment on that at all. Why
Then
do
I
you
will
ask?
reconsider taking you.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
No, it's like if you're skinny, you eat less, right?
What the frick, man? That doesn't work that way.
It does.
It
You feel less
doesn't.
hunger.
I've known people who are like skinny, like really, really skinny, like
Oh, that ones who has like good metabolism
yeah.
and they digest things like
Oh,
nothing.
like almost instantly. Yeah.
Yeah, those people are just, I don't know.
I don't
They
know
can eat as
how.
much as they want and still not get fat.
I mean, it's a thing, I guess.
Yeah, I think. But
Uh,
they do have their problems too. Like
yeah, like
it's not really great to have that.
malnourishment sometimes.
Like imagine if you come to the doctor for check-in and like all you hear is like you need to gain some weight. You need to gain some weight.
But it's like I can't.
Yeah.
I might bring. Actually, I don't know who to bring. Maybe I'll bring myself.
Bring myself.
I might consider bringing you. That considering you
That's
are.
kind of hardcore mod survival.
I mean, like you are a mafia hitman before you died, so
Yeah.
you
That's
might.
that's kind of dangerous.
You have
I
survivor
might actually kill
skills.
you in sleep.
Nah, nah.
Or like change your drinkable water, substitute it with like seawater.
Dude, you wanna dehydrate me and kill me that badly?
No,
What
I
the
was just thinking.
freak
I
would
was
I?
just thinking, like, in
What the?
which way can you kill a person?
What the?
Like the fancy way.
Bruh, fancy way.
Like it is fancy. No one's actually does it, right? Like not in.
Dude,
I don't remember a single movie when they substitute their drinkable water with C1.
that's because it's usually poison. Cause
Yeah, you let the guy drink the uh salty water, and then you just hide the drinkable water, and he's gonna be dead like in 1 day or so, in like 12
it's the
hours.
sodium and like the bacteria of seawater.
Do you know what cheat day is? Yeah, sure.
I mean,
My
you
everyday is
do.
cheat day.
I mean, I've
I'm
seen
a
you
cheater.
send I've seen you send me like photo of like pizza, like
Yeah.
pizza and like
Oh
fried
yeah.
chicken.
There's actually lots of things that you can get in Korea.
Yeah. I mean, you
Like
can
the
order
amount of
food in
different
3
cuisines in
a.m.
restaurants. You can order everything. That's why I like it.
Next, oh, that
Okay.
this is pretty long. Hypothetically, if some what?
Why is it on my face?
Oh, it's too big. Oh. If someone were to lock you both up in a well-made house with high-speed Wi-Fi,
I know from whom this question is coming.
I don't know, for at least a year, and all your needs are being met except for certain explain needs, of course, would you hypothetically go insane? You're stuck with each other, baby. Actually, no, I don't think
No,
we'll go.
really.
Yeah, we will actually make it enjoyable for both of us. We'll moan about both of us, but we'll like,
That sounded so bad.
we'll probably be
Make
like,
it enjoyable for both of us.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
You
What?
know, at this point, the phrase "enjoy yourself" sounds not that great.
Huh? What do you mean?
Ah, okay.
Get your head
So,
out of the gutter.
I mean, it's a well-made house with high-speed Wi-Fi.
I mean, we just need like it said that we have everything we need except
Yes, sure. You
for
just cannot go out.
yeah.
Fuck going out.
You just stay. What's touching grass?
You know why most of the streamers and content creators won't become one?
Because they
Because
don't want to
you
touch
don't have to
grass.
go out for that much,
You don't have to
for
touch
that long.
grass, man.
Yeah,
What's wrong with staying in?
definitely. Like, you know how like back in the days, being a Hika was like considered to be a mental illness at some sort,
Oh
or
yeah.
like you have something bad with your head. But now everyone is like so flashy and so poppy that we're going like, okay, I'm Hika now. You're not fucking Hika. You're drinking coffee with me in the Starbucks. What the fuck are you talking about? Shut the fuck up, man. The same thing with like new trends that are actually not that new, like watching anime, for example. Like in the past, if you said like, "Oh, I watch anime," everyone would be like,
We
"No, you mean those lewd Japanese
oh
cartoons
like
that
hentai or
lead
something
you
like
to
that.
like some mental problems?" I'll be like, yeah.
But you know,
But right now, everyone's like, oh, you know what? I watch anime. What anime? What is your favorite anime? Kimetsu no Yaiba. Kimetsu no Yaiba. And I was like, what is your favorite character? Tanjiro.
it's like it's like a normal conversation at this point.
Yeah, yeah, like, and then we would be like, did you watch Naruto? What
Yeah,
is Naruto?
and then you go
I mean,
explaining the lore.
you know that kind of ninja boy anime. Oh, you mean Boruto? Yeah, I watched Boruto. It's
Like,
kind of cool, but I hate his dad. His dad is too overprotective.
but like,
We would be like,
the OG is Naruto, man, and then like
yeah, yeah.
debate.
There are lots of types like hipster animal lovers right now.
Stu said that I've never heard of touching grass, and then Egg said the question doesn't say you get any tech like your PC.
It has
No,
everything, I think.
it just say all your needs are
It has like
being
all
met.
you need and well-made house.
Yeah, so what's the point of having a high-speed Wi-Fi without any tech?
I mean, okay. Or you know, if you or either you meet some people who are like watching some other anime and because they think that it is cool, like
Yeah.
Attack on Titan. They'll be
Ah,
like,
Shingeki no
oh,
Kyojin.
Shingeki no Kyoji. I'm a fan of Shingeki no Kyoji. Do you know want the lore? Do you want a piece of lore of that?
Oh
No, I
yeah.
don't fucking watch Shingeki no Kyoji.
And
Fuck off.
okay.
Yeah.
I think the reason why they ask us this question is because because the main part of the question is like, will we go insane because we are both stuck with each other in a well-made house for at least a year? I don't think actually we'll end up becoming like roommates that just like bicker back and forth all the
Yeah, I
time.
mean,
I don't know why.
I may freak you out sometimes because I really like doing some sometimes some questionable stuff to see
What?
the people's reaction. Like I could start laughing out of nowhere, like for real,
What the frick, man? You okay,
just
man?
because I think about something funny or consider
Wait,
something being
that
funny.
happened before during our Discord call off stream.
And then like I can imagine like me dying on the floor, rolling over, and you're like, "What the fuck, man?
You're like,
What are you laughing at?"
what's
And I would
going
be
on?
like, "Man, the wall, the wall is empty."
What the frick, man?
Yeah.
But yeah, we won't go insane.
I would actually like if that was a year, I would get maybe I would try doing something funny. Like imagine Kai sleeping and I would like in the middle of the night, I would wake up, stand right beside his bed and
Oh
stand
my god,
still
freaking hell, man.
and
I will
watching him
hate
like
you.
with my eyes wide open.
I will hate you if you do that. I will freaking slap you and I'll
Yeah,
hit
I
you, I'll
know, I
beat you
know.
up.
I'd love to do that.
No, get lost.
Or like, you know, just start scratching the wall.
I mean, it's a well-made house, so there's pretty different apartments, right? I'm just gonna lock my door, my room.
I would be scratching your door to freak you out.
Screw you.
No, like I think that's kind of a funny situation and it has lots of opportunities, like to do something funny. You slept
no,
together?
no, no, no.
No.
What the?
Huh? Where this? When the fuck we did digress to that? You slept together?
No. No, 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 we don't.
Really?
What do you mean?
Uh,
Okay, next question before this goes off really weird. How did you and KIRIYA NEWGATE get acquainted with one another?
I think that was through Discord mostly.
Yeah. What was your first and now current impression of each other? So we both got to know each other from another VTuber's Discord server by chance,
Yeah,
and then we were playing
but
Phasmophobia together. No, 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 no.
yeah, the thing is that
Yeah,
we were not going to get acquainted, like very close friends at the
that was
very beginning.
unexpected. Yeah,
Yeah, because obviously, how should I put it? We started getting closer only when we started playing with each other.
yeah.
Yeah,
It was pretty funny because we kind of clicked from the start. Just that it was like awkward. Oh, I cringed thinking about last time. Oh, how we started was like because the game that we played with was with like other people that I've known, but Kiriya hasn't. And then
yeah.
like I
Because
don't.
there were like a bunch of guys asking like, who wants to play Phasmo? And I was like, well, why not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then through Phasmophobia, we got closer, and yeah, I think one thing leads to the other without knowing. I mean, that's how friendships created, right?
Yeah. In terms of first impression, I don't really know because I haven't thought about it at that moment.
Yeah, you just thought about playing Phasmophobia.
Yeah, I was just talking and that's all.
Yeah. The first impression of Kishin, neither have I
I'm
actually thought
probably
of.
some guy who speaks like this because it's very late in the night.
I think the
Oh, hello, Taco.
oh, hi Taco. What is it said 3 times? Hi Taco.
I'm here. Please recognize me. Please notice me.
I think for Kishin, I think I don't really have a first impression of you, but I think the thing that came into my mind when I'm asked this question was that you were very calm
Hmm.
during Phasmophobia, and like you weren't very
Oh, I
awkward.
do remember a thing. I
But
do remember a thing. You were the one who told me that I sound like Luca and Uki.
oh yeah, I was like you sounded like Uki at first, and then I was like, and
Yeah,
then
and
you
you were
started.
freaking out so hard. I don't
No, no,
know.
no, no, I wasn't freaking out. It was another person. I was like, oh, bro, you sound kind of like Uki, and then you're like, oh, okay, and then you just decided to be like Uki, and then after that you did like Luca impression from
Yeah.
EGN. I was like, bruh.
I
Oh
don't know. I haven't actually tried that before this. Before people said like, "Oh, you could try." And I'm like,
yeah,
"What? What?"
cause you have like the calm tone, but like deeper, tone of Uki's voice kind of thing,
Hmm.
like the vibes. That's what made me thought about it.
I see. I see.
So, what's the current impression of each other? Do we have
Huh?
to answer? Because they ask what's our current impression of,
Current impression Uki. Oh, this guy is Uki.
like of each other. My impression? You mean my thoughts of Kishin? He's a freaking tsundere, and like freaking tsun.
Huh?
He's a tsun brat, but it's pretty funny.
You know, being cheeky and being tsundere is different.
No, 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 no. I know some. I know you're a tsun because sometimes you tend to cheeky and tsundere is very different. But there's a lot of times you act more tsun than cheeky. But you have to admit you're a brat sometimes.
Sure.
You
I
agree
love
to
being
that.
different.
You
I
agree to being a
love being different.
you agree to being a brat. You
That's kind of pug. Pug. I love
cause
doing that vibrato voice.
bro, stop.
Listen, listen, chat, listen. I love being here.
Dude, that's freaking sarcastic. So yeah, brat.
Yeah, I thought you two were like roomies. Oh, I
Oh,
see, I
oh.
see. No, we're actually not.
We're nowhere near roomies. We are nowhere. There's no way I can be roomies with Kishin. Like, no, 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 no.
Why?
I don't know what weird shit of a habit you have.
Yeah, imagine the weird shit we would be doing together.
No.
Going back to that, imagine waking up in the late night
No, 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 no,
just
no,
in
no,
order
no,
to
no,
get
no,
some
no, no,
water,
no.
and there's a guy standing right beside your bed and looking at you.
You know that happened to me before.
What?
Yeah, that happened to me before. Like, I had a friend who came
How
to
the
stay.
heck?
Yeah, like stay over at my place, and then they did that, and they scared shit out of me, and I kicked them so hard that they literally like it hurt.
Am I actually your childhood friend? Pam pam pam.
Oh!
Plot twist. Plot twist.
Taco say I love Phasmo. Chaos will probably occur if we are both roomies. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the
Okay.
neighbors will probably just like shut the hell up.
They would hate us so hard, so much.
Indeed.
All right, next. Let's go next. Tsugi.
Oh wait, you haven't answered what's your current impression of me.
Oh yeah, current impression. Current impression. A very dedicated guy who is like, if he's about to do something, he's gonna just dive with his head. You know?
What do you mean by that?
Yeah.
It's called dedication and ambitious. Shush.
It's a ambitious is kind of not the great word. You're actually a type of person who plans something beforehand instead of like just straight diving in.
What, passionate then?
Yeah, passionate is better
Bro.
because ambitious are the people who has like great ambitions, like for example, take over the world,
No, no,
something.
no, no,
But
no,
you
no,
go
no.
step by step, like compared to your plan. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, somewhere there. Yeah. Now that's gonna make me look bad.
Why? Are there any longest running and overrated cartoons other than The Simpsons?
The Family Guy
Longest
is
running
one.
and overrated.
The Family Guy is one of them. I
Family Guys is more on the dark humor side, I would
Yeah.
say. Simpsons are weird, but they're not dark. Family Guy is way darker. Like it has gore, it has violence.
think. And sensitive country
Yeah.
like topics that like
In general, like I think like Simpsons, Family Guy, are just like two cartoons that are more accepted throughout the world. Because let's be honest, American cartoons, they're not really that great in terms of drawings. For some reason, American illustrators think that if the character looks uglier, it's better. And they keep making them uglier and uglier with
what?
every single new cartoon.
Oh, that's kind of true. Like they don't improve, they deprove.
Like it's very opposite to Japanese animation, for example,
Yeah.
where people are trying to depict something very beautiful, they try to make them more
Like the
sometimes more realistic,
sometimes it's
sometimes
like
less realistic, but beautiful in general.
Yeah, there's also the background that they take a lot of thoughts in.
Yeah, and then you look at American cartoons and you're like, what is this? A book with pictures?
Well,
What am I
cartoon is
watching?
animation is technically moving pictures, so.
And they're so weirdly cringe and stupid most of the times.
But the humor is pretty dark most of the time.
Yeah, most of the times.
Yeah.
Or cringe.
How about a kids cartoon? I've never actually watched.
Kids cartoon? Oh,
I don't know.
Tom and Jerry?
Oh yeah, that's the thing, right?
Tom and Jerry is kind of vanilla American cartoon.
Well,
It's like for everyone.
there are some dark topics, but that only happens if you really read into the topic. Like, but when you're a kid, you don't give a shit, you know.
Yeah, that's right.
But when you're adult, you think about it again, and you're like, oh, this was pretty dark, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Next question.
And
Yeah,
at some point, I just started watching anime, and that's all.
yeah, I grew
That's
up
where
watching.
cartoons died for me.
Yeah. If you want to be omnipotent for a day, what would it be, or what would you do?
Oh.
Oh my god, what kind of question is that? What about you?
Hmm. And unlimited opportunities. I don't know. I haven't thought about that.
Yeah, I've never.
Omnipotent for a day.
Yeah,
would
what's
you
worse is only
be?
for a day.
Yeah. If it was for a week, I would stream for a week straight. Imagine, dude.
What would it be? Oh, this is pretty tough. Maybe,
Mhm.
maybe for me, it will be ASMR streams.
Huh?
I mean, like streaming can be everything, but like if I'm targeting one stream for a day to be omnipotent, I think
I mean, that's not about the streaming though. Most of the time.
I don't know what to do if I'm
If you want to be omnipotent for a day, what would you do?
stream. Yeah.
Kaissics Walker, I want to do ASMR stream.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, somebody clip that.
Shut
That's so weirdly. That's so weird.
Because I don't really have an idea or like to be omnipotent for, you know,
You could learn some new skills.
for
You're
a day.
omnipotent.
Dude, it's
Yeah.
only for a day. It's not like you learn it in a day, you would know how to do it for the rest of your life. It's only for a day, man.
I mean, you're omnipotent. You're able to do anything.
Nah.
Oh, omnipotent. Omnipotent, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure it's omnipotent.
Omnipotent.
I'm not sure. It's gotta be omnipotent, I think.
Yeah, whatever
But
it
anyway.
is.
Anyway. And like this word means that you can do anything. You're able to do anything.
yeah, I know that. But the thing is, I don't know what to.
Aw.
Do you?
No.
Exactly. Okay.
I actually don't need that.
Let's just skip this question. We
If
kinda.
I'm not able to do something, if you are not able to do something, you should just work on it.
Yeah.
That's all.
Do you have a favorite
I want
anime?
to be
Oh, what?
I want to be omnipotent for a day to end world hunger, hungry world and peace. Oh, world
For-
hunger.
For
I'm not that committing
humble.
to the world happiness, but yeah.
You're not that humble as you think.
Yeah, I mean, I'm Aquarius. All I care about is myself.
Do you have a favorite anime or cartoon furry character?
Furry. Furry character.
Anime or cartoon furry character?
I
don't know.
That's hard.
I don't know much.
Like furry character, like cat girls, cat boys,
Yeah, but
and dragon boys.
are you talking about my FF?
I like how we're on the same wave, of thought.
I like how you just talk. No
We can understand each other even without telling us
context,
straight.
like proper context.
Yeah, we can understand each other without being straight. Oh wait. Oh fuck!
Hey, dude, if you clip that without any context, if you clip that out without any context, it'll be
Oh my.
clippers. Clip that out without any context, okay? Like KIRIYA NEWGATE.
Understand
We
each
know
other
each other
without
even
being
straight.
straight. Oh my. Oof.
This is gonna end up a clip, man.
I don't know
Questionable
about
things
Fury
that KIRIYA.
characters, but yeah, I can understand anyone without being straight, I guess. Uh, why is this English is so? There are so
It's
many traps in English language.
it scares you twist and turn your words to that accent.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You know Beastars? Oh yeah, I know Beastars. I've
Oh,
read manga.
I
Beastars
don't
is actually a
I don't
Fury
know
anime.
actually.
It's like a humanoid, humanized, about humanized animals,
Ah,
like in Disney Pixar's movies, for example.
ah. Hey,
Yeah, yeah,
says
yeah.
you've my sympathy. You too.
My simp.
What
uh,
the freak, man?
thank you for your blessing, egg.
Egg bless.
Yeah.
Blessing of egg. That should be a thing. What?
Egg blessing.
What?
Uh,
So
okay. So I don't really have a favorite Fury character.
yeah, I don't have a furry
Furry
Fury.
character. Fury character.
What's wrong about English today?
I don't know. I don't know. My English is just not being straightforward.
What? Bruh. Don't make it any more
uh,
sussy.
we're just showing an outstanding skills of English. They're so outstanding they cannot stand straight.
What? Bruh, you okay? Do you need more sleep?
Okay, let's move to the next before my jaw just falls off because it hurts so much.
Okay, next one.
What cartoon or anime that you want to revive? What video games that you want to be adapted into an animated series? Okay, as for cartoons and anime that I want to revive, I still feel bad for Mondaiji Tachi. Because they had only like 10 episodes and the lore itself was pretty good and the main character was pretty badass. So I really want that. And maybe No Game No Life, the second season.
Oh yeah,
Because I really like how the
the animation.
animation,
Yeah, the
the
unique
whole
the whole
plot
concept
twist.
was pretty cool. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah. My favorite character would be the wolf. Oh,
the wolf.
the wolf. Yeah. Oh my god.
Ah,
So yeah, I think that's it.
what?
I don't really, in
But
terms of
what about
other
game?
anime that I want to revive. Wait, revive or revise?
Revive,
Revive.
not revise.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Neither do I.
Yeah, I would say No Game No Life and
D Gray
Mondaiji
Man is
Touch.
one. D Gray Man is one.
D Gray Man. The thing is, D Gray Man will end. Have you read manga?
I've read to us. I haven't kept updated, but I know it'll end. But it's like,
It ends right, not so far from the second season.
oh, is it?
Yep. So I don't think there's gonna be continuation.
There's the other one, which is
All I can say, there's an open ending. That's all.
yeah.
So
I've
you will
never
never know.
actually read it finished, but I'm actually rereading the manga from the start.
I mean, it's pretty much like with Evangelion. The lore is just too going too far too deep, so it's just impossible to end it.
Hmm. I think another one will be Katekyo Hitoman Reborn. Yeah. The My Home Tutor
Hmm.
Reborn. That's
Oh, I
also
see.
another one. Because if I'm not wrong, that anime got me really interested into anime as well. Like
Hmm.
Oh my god, this is gonna make me sound very old, but I've never actually gotten into Dragon Ball, even though it's a pretty long running anime. The
Dragon Ball was mostly popular in Western countries,
Yeah,
especially in States.
but for me, what made me hit off with anime was actually Naruto,
Hmm.
and then after that, Katekyo Hitman Reborn was one of those that got me to actually
Katekyo
bingo.
Hitman Reborn is getting in next season.
Dude, it's been so long, it's over 10 years, and then they're finally getting a next season. What the frick, man?
Yeah, there's gonna be a next season. There's also a poster.
Yeah, I saw the update, so I'm actually pretty excited for it.
There's a Bleach update too.
Bleach?
Yeah, Bleach is gonna get a new season.
Bruh.
The 100 years war arc.
What the
Oh my god. I haven't read manga, so I'm pretty excited.
Yeah, I haven't too.
Like, music in that anime is so good too.
Oh, yeah,
Like, battle music,
yeah.
battle os, the music in general.
It's
That
like,
is,
I think it's pretty good.
yeah. The animation itself is not that great at that moment because,
Oh, it was back in the days.
yeah, it was back in the days, but the music, oh my god, it made it look so badass and epic. So
Apex. You're
you
really
couldn't
thinking
miss
about
on that.
Apex all the time?
No. So yeah,
Yeah. And then the following question was, what?
what
This is the
video
last
game?
question, by the way. What video
Okay.
games that you want to adapt into an animated series?
Animated series?
It will be interesting if no, not again, not no.
I mean, most of the times when the video game becomes an animated series, it's not really great.
Yeah.
Like the last one that was great was Arcane. I really enjoyed Arcane.
Oh.
It was very, very good.
Yeah, I saw like clips of Arcane. I've never really watched it,
Yeah.
but
You should watch it.
I
It's
saw
great.
clips. Like the graphics was like, oh, dang.
But the thing is, Riot Games like puts lots of money into that.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it's the
And
winning game series in the
yeah,
first place.
besides that, I don't think any other company would be able to pull it out.
Yeah, I don't think they will put it out. They would more of like put like put more funds on creating more games than the
Yeah.
games with an animated series.
Because the thing is, like, for example, with single player games, it's like you don't want to repeat the same story in the animated series as in the game.
It's
There's
gonna be
no
boring.
point in that. But why does it work for such game as like League of Legends? Because League of Legends has written lore. It's mostly like in small cutscenes, in character introduction videos, and that's all. Nobody really cares about lore when they're playing game.
Yeah, you have
But
to read into. Oh, I know what game. Actually, I'm really curious about making Genshin into an animated series because Genshin has a hidden lore within lore. They have
yeah,
they
but
have a
if you
comic for
have
it.
that, it's gonna be. I think if they go for that, they're gonna go for alternative story
Yeah. But like as
or
in
like a story of a side character.
yeah, but for Genshin, it's like so Genshin they have a comic series, and then there's like
Yeah.
they have like when you play the game, they have their own lore story, the main story they're talking about, which is about the traveler, correct? I think, and they say that the whole game will probably end in 10 years. So maybe after that
And
entire
they spoiled
thing,
all the Fatui members already.
that's just the first chapter. That's like there's supposed to be 7 chapters, but like the Fatui trailer, it was just like preview, prologue.
Preview.
They call it prologue, man. After freaking 3 years,
It's just a prologue.
yeah, and there's 7 chapters.
A lot of time to grind. A lot of time to
And a
pull.
lot of memories to take. Each update takes like how many gigabytes?
I'm not sure.
I mean, the recent update took like 14, 12 gigabytes. So,
Mhm.
but yeah, I think a video game that I think if you want to adapt, like honestly, video games to adapt into an animated series is not a good thing because in the first place, when it comes to video games, it's already animated, and the story
It's like
it's
it's really
being told
hard to find a target audience because those who play the game,
would
they
know.
want to see a story about their main character.
Mm-hmm.
But then they get disappointed because it's a side story. The
Yeah,
one who are not familiar with the series, they just simply
like
would be doubting should they spend time watching that or not.
yeah, and then there's also like if those who may not have played the game, they would just like
Yeah.
watch the series, and then there was like, okay, let's jump into the game. Maybe we could find more
I think Riot Game
lores.
could make an animated series of Valorant
Really
in
no,
the same key
really no.
with
Then why don't you make
Arcane.
Apex one too? I mean,
Yeah.
Apex has a story when you start each round,
Hmm.
each season. There's the story animated at front.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's not impossible. It's been out for years, and we have 3 out of 8 ish regions. Yeah, that's the thing. Genshin, it's I don't know when the game will end. Freaking hell.
Yeah. And imagine like besides the actual regions, there are also like some places like Chasm
Like
and
Dragon
Kanamiya,
Spine.
Dragon Spine that are a part of a region, but they will come later.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so long. So
So
many time to pull for Yelan. They might actually want to change in the future their system too. So
the rolling system.
not only a rolling system in general, but the system how characters appear on the banners.
Oh
They haven't
yeah.
changed. For example, they haven't changed the standard banner for a long time, for a long while.
I saw the standard banners for like those who like for you to roll the normal characters, like characters
It's
that you
like
may
it has
not
like all
like all
mostly
characters.
all the type of the weapons, some 5-star characters, and all the 4 stars.
Yeah.
It's just a place where you pull for your 4-star characters right
Yeah.
now, or just
Uh,
spend your free witches that you don't use.
I mean, it's like that. Genshin is Genshin. Oh, we are going back to Genshin talk already. But yeah, I think yeah, that's all the questions
Oh yeah,
for
that was the last one.
yeah. Oh my god,
That was actually the last one. Oh my
we
god.
streamed for 2 hours and 30 minutes. What
Oof.
for a podcast?
That was a big one. That was a big one.
Yeah, it's long because we went detour a lot of times.
We digress so much.
Yeah, molding.
But it's fine, it's fine. You see,
Yeah,
that amount of question was perfect.
bro. That's because every time I will keep checking the questions and it keeps increasing. So yeah. But
Well,
yeah,
that's
we'll
too bad for you.
finish all the questions. Yay!
Yay! A way to go, huh?
I mean, but yeah, do you want to do the outro for yourself to the audiences, like the chat and the viewers, potential viewers? Plug as much as you
Potential
write.
viewers.
Plug as much as you like at the ending.
I mean, I still do have another stream so today, so
Yeah.
I'll
So
have to put myself together before that.
yeah, you have
Oh
a
yeah,
stream
if
too.
you're interested in Apex Legends gameplay or any FPS competitive game in general, you can come over to my channel. We're streaming today at 8 p.m. GST. We're gonna be back to Apex in a new ranked split.
Right.
Yeah, that's pretty much all.
Yeah.
And also if you like horror games, because I love horror games.
The observations duty that scared you.
Observation Duty is not actually a scary game.
No, it
No.
scared you. You jump scared.
In the very beginning, yeah, that was unexpected. But I'm about to try something different. Like, I wanted to try out Visage, that notorious game, which is
Ah,
considered to be one of the scariest indie horror games out there and one of the hardest.
really?
Yeah, it's
Ah,
like very hard to cover because um, because of the gameplay itself, mostly.
I see, I see. So
Enjoy your weekend and have fun, you too. Thank you, thank you.
thank you for coming. So I think I have to do the closing, right? That's awkward.
I
But
think so.
but
How do you do
yeah.
your closing?
I don't really have a specific closing like you guys because I'm still pretty much figuring out, but pretty much I'd like to thank Kiriya Newgate for coming to my podcast, you know, the first podcast, even though we freaking blinker, we keep fighting, arguing at the start to
The
the
pleasure is
end.
mine.
Thank you for accepting to be my first guest. I hope I was a good host to you. I hope you enjoyed this podcast, blabbering
Yeah, I
about
mean, I
shit.
sure did. If I didn't enjoy this, I wouldn't be sitting here like for 2 hours and a half.
But yeah, maybe in future I could invite you again for a podcast or like
What's
when.
Kaishin? Hashtag Kaishin is now a thing.
Oh no!
Oh my god.
Oh
That
no!
actually sounds like a thing. Kaishin.
No, 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 no. Don't make it a thing. But yeah, thank you guys. Thank you, chat. Thank you everyone who can send in the questions and comments in the Marshmallow and the Google form. Hopefully we answered all of them. Like
Yeah, we
respectively.
did.
Like
We did.
I mean like we answered their question.
Yes.
Yeah. We did give some advices in between, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you enjoy it. So yeah, thank you for coming, and we shall end the stream here. Have a lovely day, afternoon, evening, what night, morning to whichever time zone you are in, and have an enjoyable weekend. Bye
Just say
bye.
bye, dude.
Shut up. To the end.
Bye-bye.
To the end. Yeah, really.
Otsu.
Bruh. I'm so gonna clip that, you know that, right? I'm gonna clip that and then like the questionable things that Kriya says. I mean, it's true. It's pretty questionable. I have to prepare for the next. Oh, who's the next guest on my list? Oh my god. Oh my god. I have like guests back to back for July, and then August I have like a few. Release is actually gonna be guesting in this podcast, which makes me even more nervous because Release is like, you know, very theoretical cat. Yeah. Not like not all of them, but yeah, some, I guess. you have to prepare for your stream tonight, don't you? You should go get some food or something. Wait, yeah, okay. We can't any call. I still have to rest. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming. It was while we were basically, flickering back and forth. So yeah, it's pretty fun, like a Zatsudan stream. Okay, bye. Have a good rest. See you on your stream later.